Hi everyone, it's Jay from Mitosu Crafts. Thank you for joining me today. We're independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, and the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase Stampin' Up! Craft supplies from our online shop at mitosocrafts.com. So today I'll be showing you how to create a gatefold pop-up card again using the Beauty Abounds and the coordinating butterfly beauty thin lids, and it will hopefully be an automatic opening of the butterfly using the Cuckoo clock dies, which is the mechanism there. So for the mechanism I'm using those two dies. Okay, I have pre-cut quite a bit of the things that you will need that I will use today. So pool party cardstock, mechanism. I've die cut the mechanism from the Cuckoo clock in pool party as well, two of those, and a belly band to close the gatefold card in Whisper White, as well as a 5 cm by 5 cm square in Night of Navy. So that's 2 inches, 2 by 2. So I thought instead of die cutting that, I just cut that down. So to limit the dies that I'm using today. So on to the measurements. This one is 8 1/4 by an inch. So that is 21 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. The card base is 20 centimeters by 14 centimeters, scored at 5 and 15, and I also marked at 7 and 13. Okay, so that is 7 and 13. So that is 8. You can get away with doing 8 inches by 5.5 and then score at 2 and 6 for your gatefold, and then mark at 2 3/4 and also at 5 1/4. Okay, and with the other mechanism you'll need a 3.5 by 2 inch, and then you score that at 3/8 of an inch, 3/4, 1 and 1/8, 1.5, 1 and 7/8, and 2 1/4, and then just cut that in half at 1 inches, so you'll have 2. So for the metric, it'll be 9 by 5, and then you score at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and this has been cut down to 2.5 centimeters. So I've already actually pre-made one of them, which will look like this one. So I'll show you how to do that. So with that one, burnish the folds, all I guess mountain folds, and because we're just gonna make a cube and glue itself, glue the end on itself, which you're gonna be doing like so. But if you can see, sometimes the end is slightly, because it's the same size, it won't fit within the score line. So just cut a sliver off like so. Add glue. And then fold the second score line. Okay, you can see that that's gonna affect on there. I'll just cut a bit more. And then fold it down. And then you'll have something like that. And you'll have two of those. One for the left and one for the right. Okay. So that is gonna go there. And that is there. Before we continue on, I'm just gonna finish up with this one was the inches, so I'll just quickly show you that as well. I'll cut that in half, in 1 inch. So in 1 inch, so bone fold, I'll just do one so you can see both. And then cut a sliver off at the end. Add glue. And then fold on the second score line in, and then fold that down. Okay, so that one was the imperial one. Okay, and do the same for that one. So now that's done, I'm just gonna quickly score this, burnish this whilst it's out here. And we'll do some stamping. So for the stamping bit, I've got Whisper White, which is somewhere here. So I'm just gonna do some random stamping and creating my own DSP. So that one is 13 centimeters, and then by the width of an A4, so that's 21 centimeters, but we're gonna cut it down anyway. So that one is in imperial. You can do that in either 5 and 1/8. Okay, and for this one we're going to be using the Beauty Abounds. Beauty Abounds. So we're going to have the flourish, the splatter, and some butterflies with the ink Smoky Slate, Soft Sea Foam, and Pool Party. Okay, so with the flourish, I'm just gonna randomly stamp this. Put some there. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp that in Soft Sea Foam. and that should be enough. Okay, so that's the soft seafoam done. And the splatter, I'm just gonna use the smoky slate. So again, just let's see how dark that's gonna be. Yeah. Okay, that is that. And finally, pool party with the small butterfly. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp that. There is another butterfly in the set. But I'm just gonna use one. Yeah, I think that is fine. So you can omit the stamping if you want and just use designer's pattern paper. And I'm gonna cut that down so it'll have a nice border there. So that one was 5, so I'll cut it down to 4. And if it's 2 inches, you can cut it down to, what is it? 1, 2, 3. 1 and 5/8. Yeah, 1 and 5/8. Okay. So I'm gonna have 4 of those. So that one is at 4. Four. 4 and there you go. So that's the stamping done for my DSP. It might need a bit more on there. I just want a bit of blue pool party. Here we go, and maybe just there. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, so with the die cutting, I've already shown you that I've die cut these, not that one, and the middle piece, I can't remember if I already said that. So the middle piece is, what's that? 6 centimeter by 14 centimeters, or 2.5 by 5.5. So I marked at 5 down from the top. So I'll show you. 5 at, from the top, and then I've marked at 2.6 centimeters and 3.4, or in inches, mark down at 2 inches, and then 1 inch. Is that 1 inch? Yeah, at 1 inch and 1 and 3/8. Oh no, it's gonna be 2.5. So yeah, that's it. So it'll be 1 and 1/16 of an inch. So mark that there, and then 1 and 3/8. Okay. And what you're gonna do with that is, with the dies from the Cuckoo clock dies, you're gonna align the point towards the left, and then in the window look at where the mark is, if you can just see it, and then die cut through, and then on the other side do the same, align that on the line as well as find your mark there. Okay, right, let's see if I can do this on camera and maybe use a bit of washi tape as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do that first. And where's my plate? My messed up plate. There we go. This one down. So it just creates a slit, or what would you call that? There we go. So it does create a mark, but the butterfly will hopefully hide that. Okay, and we can just get rid of all of the marks. Here we go. So the mechanism is actually gonna go underneath, but before we do that, if you can see there's two circle marks there, just cut that in between. Same goes for this one, because we don't want that to go near the spine of these. Right, so to feed it in, you can either cut that down as well, but I'm just gonna keep it in. So you fold that and fold those tabs and then feed it through. Okay, once that's done, you can unfold unfold those. Okay, and that's gonna go like that. So with this one, I'll show you. So you have a score mark there. That's where you need to fold. And sometimes when you fold, it goes a bit wonky, so you can just straighten that. Okay. And then fold that in. And fold that in. And then okay, so you'll notice it's a different side, or if you want the smoother thing, just be careful there, and that is just gonna be stuck on there. Okay, Oh, I know, I need to mark these. So mark the 4 centimeters or 1 5/8. So let's just do that. Four centimeters. And 4. That's just so the mechanism will sit in place in the same line. Okay, and now you can glue this on. So just add glue to the top and the bottom as well. And the marks that you place on there would be your guide. So just align those in the middle. And that should be centralized. Okay. So now the mechanism here. So basically that is gonna be added onto there and sit like that, and do the same for the other one. So you want, when it's fully out, you want this to be up like that. So hold it up and then add glue to there. And then on the tab you'll add glue, so you can see if you flatten it that way, you add glue to these two. And the middle point will be along the spine and the top along that mark. So hold it in place, feed it in, find the mark, and burnish. Okay, because it's fully opened, you want that up. So we'll do the same for this. Fully extend it or level to there. Add glue again. So you wanted that. So pinch that in, fold it in half. Alright, I'm gonna feed it in, centralize in the spine and the mark. And then burnish. Right, so hopefully that works. Because my original one was so tiny, I thought I'll see if I can change the mechanism. So when you first do it, you might just need to help it down, and then that's it, help it down that way as well. So it will be bulky there, but just use your bone folder. Okay, so when you open it up, Oh, make sure it's stuck properly. Okay, we'll put that aside and then try it in a second. So with the Butterfly Beauty, I've used the ones with the more detailed inside in Night of Navy. So I die cut just a piece of card like that, and I've cut off the top there as well, and you're left with that one. Okay, it's nicey, but I've also cut just the body part because I want to actually cut the wings off. So I'm just gonna show you quickly. Follow the die, and then that way, and that's just gonna go in the middle. You can tidy it up a little bit if you want, and I do want. There you go. It's a little bit better. And with this one, I'm gonna cut the wings off. So I'm gonna follow, just imagine a line there, or you can just cut it in the middle and then follow a line there, and then do the same for this one. Okay, and you'll just re-stick that together. Okay, so that one, is it done? Yeah. Right, because I have that's gonna be too much. Oh no, that's the last one. So if you want, you can hide a bit of the mechanism there, but I didn't take into consideration that I've made that bigger, so you can actually cut this even smaller, to 3 centimeters, or 1 1/4. So if that's 2, yeah, so 1 1/4. Right, I'm just gonna cut 2 of them down, whichever. So if I want that to be the same, oh, it doesn't matter, that's it. Okay, that one can be at the front because that's what I found first. And then this one, no. Right, I'm just gonna cut that down to 3. So 3. So then it doesn't, or you can just have it right in the corner, like so. Actually, no, I'll cut it. Make up your mind. Okay, 3. And the other one. Down to 3. Okay, so whilst we're here, I'm just gonna add that on there, and hopefully that will have enough border. The same, and then we can add the butterflies. I'm just doing that by eye. If it looks skewy, never mind. Is it running out? No. Oh, that is way too much. And do it this way. Okay. And then for the mechanism, you can do it one at a time, because I couldn't. Oh, that is not gluing. Is it gonna glue? Yeah. Just make sure that the mechanism is stuck down, not like mine. It should be fine. Okay. So we'll glue the body. You could also add sentiment there, but I might just leave that. So it's gonna be in there. And just glue the middle bits. And that's gonna get glued there. Is that gonna mess up my mechanism? No, that seems okay. Okay. Yeah. So that is done. So when you open it, it goes like that. If you don't want to do the mechanism, you can cut in, but I didn't want to do that, and I had to think of other ways of doing it. Right, I'm gonna add the middle bit. It's done. That's done. So the belly band, you can score it along at 2 inches or at 5, just to help you along. I'll do that now. And I'm gonna find, so basically I'm just gonna fold that in. I'm gonna find the thickest point and then fold the next one down, so you know that it's gonna fit. Okay, and basically that's how much I have to play with. Okay, do that again, and I'm gonna glue it there actually. So do it there and there. Ooh, don't move it. Okay. And I had the 5 by 5 or 2 by 2, and I'm just gonna put this back in and decorate it. So either have it that way, yeah. So I'm just adding that. In the middle, I have, that was soft sea foam from the Butterfly Beauty. So be careful when you get it out, because I wasn't too patient. I was impatient even, and that came off. And I'm just gonna have that in the middle there. I need to clean this glue. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have that there. And I've die cut on the same die, the bottom one, in Coastal Cabana. And I'm just gonna cut the end bits off there. And then just gonna have that in the middle, like so. And then add some gems. And then we are done. So find the middle. Right, we'll do some gingham gala adhesive back sequence. Let's see what we got. What are the colors? I have no idea. But there is a, that's quite cool. It's like iridescent. And a green one. We'll go with one of them. So either you can use your pick tool or your putty and then just take it off. And slide it out. And there we go. Just move this out. There you go. There's the finished card. Gatefold pop-up with the butterfly beauty thinlits, and it opens up with the butterfly flapping its wings. You can finish it off with stamp sentiment at the bottom or die cuts as well. We do have the well-written dies, so you can add it there. Cut that off. You could also add Wink of Stella on there to make it more glimmery, or die cut glimmer paper with the other butterfly design to make that even more beautiful. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it there. So those are just a few options for you to make it your own. If there's any Stampin' Up! Products that you would like to purchase from our online shop that you've seen today, you can find the links below. Like, comment, and share please our video. If you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, and the Netherlands, you can also join our team, Mitosu Stampers. Again, links will be down below. Thanks again for joining me. Until next time, bye!